Well, hello everyone. Where's he been, I hear you all asking? Oh my god, he's still alive, one of the two. Yes, well, as I did say in the video, I had a bit of a loss of mojo since before Christmas, which I'm now pleased to say I think I've got over. And I thought I'd do a little channel update and tell you what I've been doing and, well, not been doing, and what I'm planning now. Plus, well, not really reviews, but just a couple of things. I think I mentioned in one of my videos that I bought a Resin 3D printer, and of course you sit there printing out resin figures and not really painting them, and I don't think that's helped, but I thought I'd show you a couple of the things that I've printed out recently, because I bought a second resin printer. But there's this one. I'm a subscriber to a company, if that's the right word. Once a month they bring out a whole load of figures. This was February's, I think, February or March. And it was called The Affliction, and they're all let me just move my light up a little bit. They're kind of for Dungeons and Dragons, but they could be used in Warhammer. These are all kind of rap based characters. Really good. I mean, I don't know how much of this is showing up with my one light that I have, but I mean, considering that's printed at home, I think that's fantastic. And you get the base for it, which has got a couple of little rats on it, and he sits on there like that somehow. And there's a whole load of these. I think this particular, I don't know what you like to call it, racer, then there was 4 figures, 4 different poses. You get a load. I'm a member of 2 now. I'll show you another one in a minute. This is Archfield Games, and the other one is Loot Studios, who do fantastic things. They produce, again, mainly for Dungeons and Dragons, a set of figures each month, and they do them in 2 different scales. They do them in 32mm and 75, so you get to print them out. And plus, like the main protagonists, if that's the word, they do as busts. So I printed this one out at the weekend, which is basically Medusa, so you can see the size of my hand. This is one of the busts, and again, really fantastic detail. Look at the snakes on the head. It's probably any little white bits you can see are resin that I don't know what causes it. You wash it, and if you don't wash it thoroughly, when you cure it, it goes a bit white. So that was printed as one bit, and the base was printed as another, and it slots straight in. Did have a very slight print failure here. I had a hole in the back here which I filled with a bit of green stuff just to fill it in. But I'm no figure painter. But at the same time, when you print these out, I mean, this took, with the stand, 6 hours and a minute to print. I just think they're fantastic, considering I bought the 3D printer with the idea of trying to get it in shot again. Making bits for model aircraft, instrument panels, things like that, and I haven't used that at all. So that's a couple of the figures that I've put thing. And one more that I have actually painted was another Loot Studios one. He's like a Treant, or whatever you like to call it. So that's that one. I haven't painted the base for him yet. So that was basically using some of the GW Games Workshop contrast paints mainly. I'm quite pleased with that, and a bit of dry brushing. Quite minimal work for it. Apart from that, yes, I've got a couple of planes on the go. I've just finished one off this morning, an F-18 in 1/72 scale. I did video it, but to be honest, I don't get a lot of time for video in editing. That's the problem. I can do it on my laptop, but it's a bit slow, and the desktop, whenever I've got spare time over, I've got my son over, so he's usually hogging it, playing online games, so I don't get a lot of time. But anyway, I've just polished this off, which is the VMA, hang on, 2 secs, VFA 82 Marauder Squadron. This was a special display scheme that they did. I'm intending to do this as an in-flight one, get some acrylic rod stuff at the tailpipes, wooden stand, and have it posed like that. Quite pleased how it came out. Maybe the panel lines were a bit over defined, but quite pleased. As I say, I don't know, as I say, this was going on when I had my mojo crash, so I thought I would just finish it off, not bother putting the videos up. I don't even know if I'll put any bits of it up. Not even sure if I've still got the footage even. Anyway, I'm quite pleased with that. It's a bit different. I do really wish I put it on the undercarriage now, but I'll try and do an in-flight display. Decals went down really well on it. It's an Academy kit, so yeah, really pleased with that. Just put that over there out of the way. Quick, not a review time. These metal dishes, I don't know if any of you have seen them, that Mr. Hobby or whatever they're called, what's the name of the company? Gonsanjo produced these little paint mixing things. You get about 3 or 4 in a pack, I think. Well, I got these off of Amazon, 12 for £8 or £9, I think, and they're brilliant. You can wash up your washes or thin your paint for your airbrush, little pouring thing in, give it a wipe out, and they're ready to use. As I say, I've got 12 of them. I just keep 3 of them on my desk, so yeah, I've only used 1 so far, so really good value for money. For once, they don't come from China. I got them from Amazon. I looked up for somebody I chat with live. He's a figure painter. He's based in Canada. I gave him them, looked them up in Canada, but they came from China in Canada, but these were available. I really ought to include a link, but I'll see if I can find that and add to the end of this video. That's that. And then let's move Ratty out of the way. Oh, by the way, that's the base for the Treant figure. So he fits on, let me get this right, I think he fits on like that. So they give you the bases as well to print out. Really good. So I fancied this kit, so this have turned up today. I thought I'd do a quick review of it as well. As you can see from the box art, it's a P40 N Warhawk made by Curtis. The over CBI is China, Burma and India, and I think this is quite a famous scheme. Did Edward do a 1/32 scale version of it? I'm not sure, with the skull on. That's what attracted me. And it's by a company called Hobby 2000, and again, like Edward, they are reboxes of Hasegawa kits. So looking around the box, you've got some blurb on it there, and just another view of it, just telling you what it is, and again another view of it. And the kit number's 48002. So let's have a little look inside the box. Okay, so it's still sealed. I'll put those over there. We'll do it in the usual instructions, etc. So move the box out of the way. So what we got? Right, you do have decals and masking set, which is quite good. I'll be honest, I have looked at it, but I haven't opened it up. Starting on the outside, you've got your colour call outs, lots of good colours. You've got AK Interactive, Alclad 2, who do some quick drying enamel based colours. It's nice to see them listed. Ammos, Hatakas, Mr. Colour and Tamiya. I've ordered Hataka lacquer paints for it, so they're on the way. Paint masks, got inside and outside the cockpit, which is really good, so you don't have that glossiness on the inside. I think there's 2 schemes in it. There's the Lulu Bell, and there is indeed, and there's one with Bugs Bunny on it, so quite a fun one. So I'm going to do Lulu Bell. It's just olive drab over neutral grey with medium brown, is it? Mid brown, what do they got? Medium green, colourblind, remember, let me off. Blotches on it, which are shown on here just to break up the outline of the plane, I believe. So it's just 2 pages literally, so I'm not going to bother telling you how it's done. It's the usual thing. Start with a cockpit and work your way through, closing the body up, and yeah, finishing up with a canopy as usual. Little sub assemblies. It says please make a hole here, and that's fit T20 in there. It looks a nice kit anyway. Hasegawa, you can't go wrong. So as I say, die cut vinyl or whatever it is, not really sure, some sort of masking. Looks nice and crisp. I don't know how well it comes out on here. Don't even know if I had the box in shot because I didn't even look it up. So anyway, I want to put a big cross on here, and with the thing say staying across idiot. So as I say, they rebox Hasegawa kits and they do their own decals, and these are printed by Cartographs, so I don't expect any problems with them. That's here, you've got instruments, tail numbers, the skulls, Bugs Bunny down here, and the stars and bars, minimal stencils, so that's good by me. Right, let's have a little look at the kit. That'll be rubbish. So you've got clear parts in here with another sheet, prevent them getting scratched, but really the sheet's on the wrong side because that's the outside. And a couple of little grommets which I'll shim for the wheels and the propeller. They look pretty clean, clear, made in Japan. So we run out on those. So starting off with this sprue. Recessed panel lines, some rivet detail, but no rivet detail around the panel lines. I imagine it's quite an old kit now. Cockpit sides, radiator intake, don't know what that is. Various other parts, flip it over. So far the ejector pin marks are on the inside. There's a couple of little wheel ones in here. Oh, they're the wheel wells when you turn them over, I think. Which, to be honest, I think you'd struggle to get out. So that's the forward section of the fuselage. And you've got the tail, instrument panels, two of, air intakes. They might be worth drilling out just to get that bit of extra detail. Then you got cockpit arm with rivets on, seat bulkhead and the seat. No seat belts or anything supplied. It is going to be an out of the box build. Upper surfaces of the wings, representation of presumably the fabric on the control surfaces, the rudders, elevators, whichever I'm holding, that's the rudder, so they must be the tail planes. All nicely moulded. Gun ports, exhausts, something else to do with the guns, I would imagine. Lower wing, nicely moulded. So there's no flash that I can see. So you sort of got two of these, but only obviously comes out presumably like that, and I'll part R. So yeah, it's cut off. So what they do with these other bits of sprue, I don't know. But you got the wheels and some presumably the air parts for the undercarriage legs. Not sure what that is. And you got the prop. Again, that's the inside of the air intake, isn't it? It's filter screens, drop tank, bomb, spinner, undercarriage legs. Yeah, looks a good kit. Gonna make a start, but as I say, there's not a lot I can do, I don't think, because I don't think I've got interior green for US aircraft. But I still notice that I'm getting people subscribe even though I'm not posting videos, so that has spurred me on a bit to start it. So to all those who've subscribed, thank you very much. And yeah, it's just, you know, I've only got a couple of hundred subscribers, but I'm really pleased at that, and I'll just do it for fun. It's not for any kind of money gratification. If there are adverts coming up on mine, please let me know, because as far as I'm aware they shouldn't be. I haven't monetized them, and I don't intend to. It's not, I don't want to make money out of it. I'm not good enough for that. I mean, if I was an expert modeler, then maybe I would start it and be a bit more inclined to do more videos, but I'm not. I just do it for fun, as I say. So anyway, well, thanks very much for watching. I'll try and edit this little video up and pop it up. Today is the 13th of April, so I'll try and get it up as soon as possible. I will now go and edit it. So I hope everyone's well, not had COVID. I've had my first jab, and we've just sort of begun to come out of lockdown. I was working yesterday, which was a Monday, and I wandered into town just now to get a few bits, and it was really nice to see all the shops open. So so I'm hoping to get to a model shop quite soon. Anyway guys, stay safe, happy modelling, and yeah, that's it. Cheers.